You know, sometimes when you're opposed to something, you start seeing other people that are on your side start coming up with some crazy claims that support your opinions, when you know good and well that the truth is going to do a much better job of telling the story. So, look, I see the same things you do about these data centers, the pollution, the water usage, the land devaluation, and I think, cool, we don't need anything else. We've got all the evidence we need. But then you see some weirdo on YouTube telling you about a new monster, an invisible monster, named Cupraria vitis giardi. Might have gotten that right. It's a bacteria. And my first thought is, right, okay, cool. Until you see that a report came from February from city officials in Cheyenne, Wyoming, that show that this rare bacteria is coming from the very reclaimed water that they're spraying on golf courses and parks. And it just so happens to be where Meta is building a 715,000 square foot AI data center right there. It's a big investment, lots of jobs, great press releases. And this water, it came from a Meta contractor that's flushing out construction wastewater into the city's system. And it was full of this bacteria. And this bacteria, it's no normal bacteria, not like the stuff that you picked up at your college bar back in the day. In a small sample of the known infections that are going back to 2009, the mortality rate is over 31%. It is a deadly bacteria. And it has already been linked to 10 deaths, including in immunocompromised children. Though, those are in cases that are unrelated to this specific leak so far. Fortunately, no one in Cheyenne has gotten sick from this specific leak yet. The scary part is that we only know about any of this because a city worker happened to run a routine test and thought, wait, why is this in our water? And this is crazy. The company that's doing the actual construction is called, I think companies are running out of names here. They're called Goat Systems LLC. So yeah, Goat Systems flushed contaminated water into this public system, got caught, then the city had to drain and disinfect an entire pond to clean it up. And Meta's statement, it sounded like some version of, we're committed to being a good neighbor, which is the corporate version of the sham wow guy telling you that he didn't really beat anyone up and you should buy one of his slap chops anyway. Really though, the point is that this real cost of the AI gold rush is not in the chatbots and the stock prices. The cost is in the small towns that are getting handed physical risk, just so a trillion-dollar company can rush a language model out a little faster. A recent poll found 70% of Americans oppose data centers being built anywhere near them. And Cheyenne found out exactly why. The Trump regime's entire approach to AI has been to strip away regulation and let the industry innovate as fast as possible, which is a great strategy up until innovate means flushing a potentially lethal bacteria right into your public water system. There are 31 total data centers in Wyoming. 27 of them are in Cheyenne alone. And basically, no one is out there asking what the hell happens to the actual humans who live near these things. And I've seen what happens because the lawyers at the firm I work for have made careers out of cleaning up the mess that corporate giants like this have made in our environment, in our air, and in our drinking water. And I can tell you that the cleanup is a whole hell of a lot harder than if these corporations just gave a crap in the first place. And these stories, they die without independent media like us. And independent media like us, we survive because you show up for it. Your likes, your comments, your shares, all of it. So do me a favor, take a second and support us and any other outlet that's still talking about stories like this, because we all know the AI doesn't like when we talk bad about it.